Alright, I'm starting to get back into Doom SnapMap, and don't ask why, but I am. And what I wanted to do is, throughout my game, I wanted it to where no matter how many waves or conductors of AI demons that I have in there, when all of them are dead, then it would let me do something, or show a victory, open a door, or whatever you want to do. Thanks to a YouTuber called Jadwick. This was called "Are All Demons Dead?" was his YouTube video, and it got me pointed in the right direction. I had to change a couple things because I'm using it in a different way, but basically this one just going to have a couple demons in it, and what we want to do is we want to know when both those demons are dead, or however many you have, then you will be able to, in this case here, we're going to activate a switch and says we won. So where we're going to get started is we're going to add a AI proxy. We go to AI, add proxy, and then we're going to go to flow and add a integer compare. Set this up here. Then we're going to go to variable, and we're going to get an integer. This is going to be our counter. And let's put this over here. And you can see where I had a couple more of them. We're going to call this a new one. Alright, now let's go ahead and add in the switch over here. Let's go to interactive. Go down here, let's grab a switch, put it here, and when we're allowed to hit this switch, we're going to show victory. So let's add, I think it's gameplay, victory, and we'll add this up here. Alright, so get started. Anytime demon spawns into the game, what we want it to do is add a number to our integer counter. In fact, see, Jadwick had this renamed, so let's go to properties, and I'm going to call it demon counter. Or demon count. And make sure the initial value is set to 0. I guess we can change the icon. And hit enter. Now, anytime a demon is spawned, we're going to go to the demon count, add a number. And in the spawn, we want to go to properties, and Jadwick said we need to put in a delay. I'm sure it helps in the counting so the spawning and deaths don't overlap each other, but I can tell you it works, so that's why I'm doing it. So the spawn has a delay of 0.1. Every time something spawns, it adds a number to the demon count. Likewise, back from the AI proxy, whenever a demon is killed, we want to come over here and subtract a number. Just rearrange these a little bit. Alright, so should be obvious. Demons killed, subtract a number. And it's subtracting from the number of demons that have spawned. Now, also, every time a demon gets killed, we want to test our setup in the integer compare. So, also in the properties of the test, we want to put in a delay, in this one 0.2. Okay, also in the integer compare, the properties, what we want to do is compare the number of killed demons to the number of spawn demons. So we want to make the left hand side this demon count. In order to do that, highlight it. On a PC, we're holding Control, and then X swaps the variable. So we're going to hit X, and we're going to pick our demon count. The right side will stay 0 because we're looking for the total number of spawn demons to be 0 to match this side, so we can activate whatever we want to do when that number is equal to. So when everything equals out, we're going to come off of here. If equal to, we are going to set this switch to enabled. Which reminds me, we need to go to the properties. Make sure start enabled is false. We don't want you to be able to hit that switch until all the demons are dead. And when you hit the switch, you're going to send a signal to the end game, and you're going to play end victory. This could go to a door, to another demon encounter, whatever you wanted it to do. Ooh, not that one. So it looks like everything should be set up. Every time something spawns, it's going to add a number. Every time a demon is killed, it's going to subtract a number. Every time one is killed, it's going to test to see if this number, demon count, is equal to 0. If it is, enable the switch. And if the switch is enabled, right now we have it play the victory flag thing. Alright, so let's give it a shot. See what I forgot. If everything works correctly, I'll run up to the switch, and nothing. I don't have to press C, you can't do anything. And as I kill one demon, come over, still nothing. Kill the second demon, come over, now we can press E, and we get a victory. Sure, there's other ways to do this, but I think this way is pretty good because you can put, up to 100 demons throughout your game, and it's not going to let you get the victory until you have them all killed. You could also, let's see, what I did in mine was, I added a message. Let's try that. Let's go to communication, add a message. And the message, are they all dead? Alright, what I ended up having to do was put in a box trigger. Let's see, volumes, box trigger, and I put it right here by the switch. And on triggered, show the show that message. Let me delete this. So every time you walked up to this, it was going to show this message, like, are they all dead yet? But the only time we don't want that there is when it is equal, and it's okay to use the switch. So what I do is when it's equal, come to the box trigger and disable it. This should work now. Well, it looks like a mess. Hopefully you get the gist of it. Alright, let's give it a shot again. Now this time when I go up to the switch, it should ask me if they are dead yet, all dead yet. And I could have turned off the volume. Are they all dead? So it's not giving us, not letting us press E or anything. When I'm dead, still ready now. When I approach it, press E. Now it's a victory. Let's go ahead and throw in another. Let me get this. We don't want that to show, the box trigger to show on start. And let's add another demon somewhere over here. Just so you know, I'm not changing anything else. It's still doing its count. Now we have 3 demons. Excuse me. And let's play it. Now I have to kill all 3 demons before I can hit the victory dance. My God, why is that showing up? Oh, there it goes. Now that they're all disappeared, now we can press E and do the victory dance. Thank you guys. Hopefully that helps somebody.